All right, so just making this quick video on being a hard gainer. I know this is a common theme. You always see people go to the gym, work out, and trying to put on size, and no matter what they do, they just stay at that weight. They stay skinny. So no matter what you do, you just stay skinny. And this is a common problem that I face as well. You know, trying to gain size, and no matter what I did, I just stayed stuck. I used to be around 145, 150, 6 foot. So it was just, you can only imagine how skinny I looked. And I was self-conscious about it. It's a thing that makes people self-conscious. The people just have this common fallacy that only people that are overweight are self-conscious about the weight, but it's also people that are underweight and look skinny. And you know, whenever I heard words like you're skinny, you're scrawny, blah blah blah, things of that nature, I would just, I would get self-conscious about it. I would get mad, and I'd be like, you know what, fuck, I want to put on some size. I don't want to, look like this. I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel strong and gain some size. That's, that's personally how I felt. I know for other people it's different. If you feel comfortable with your weight, you love your body, then perfect. That you don't have to worry about trying to gain size or anything. It's a personal decision at the end of the day. But I'm speaking on behalf of people that, trying to gain size, they want to look good, feel good about themselves, then that is for them. As the number one solution I found to, personally me, will help me, is counting your calories. I can't stress that enough. I know it's a tedious process. You can't be on it all the time. There's going to be days where you might skip a few calories or whatever. You're not going to be on it all the time, but as long as you develop that habit where you could, keep track most of the time, you should be fine. And that's what I found. When I used to be around 150, I would work my way up 160, 170, 180, 190. Right now I'm currently 190. I will fluctuate between 185, 190, and that's probably a weight that I want to stick at. So you just basically have to maintain that, and that's all you really need to do. People really don't consider counting your calories because it's a tedious process, but it doesn't mean like you have to do this lifetime. Once you count your calories, you have a goal in mind, then that's all you really need to do. Just to get to your goal, count your calories, and you should be totally fine with just doing that. And then once you get to your goal, you can just maintain that. You don't have to keep track, and you already developed that habit to, how much calories you should be taking in, how much food. You kind of just look at portions of meals and how much meals you should have a day, or things of that nature. It just depends totally on your fitness goals and your diet goals, whatever it is. But ultimately, this comes down to you, and you'd be able to develop that habit. It would just become second nature. It's muscle memory. You kind of already know. Because me personally, like, I already know how to maintain my weight, how to stay at 185, 190 in my training regimen. I kind of already know what I need to do, and I just stick to that. And if I ever want to move up in weight, then I'll just, count my calories again. I'll probably have to eat 3,400 calories a day, between 3,200 to 3,400 to go up to 200, and then stick to that. But for now, I'm comfortable. I like feeling lean. I like feeling healthy, athletic. But 200 is not that far off. 200 is not that bad. I will probably eventually move up to there just to test it out, feel it. But some people just naturally have an ectomorph body. There's just no getting over that. That's just genetics. You can't escape genetics. Genetics are just going to be with you, and you just have to work with what you got, and that's all you could really do as an ectomorph. Because you got guys like, Kevin Durant. If you look like Kevin Durant, he just naturally has a skinny figure, and that's just how some people are. Just naturally have a skinny figure, and no matter how much size you put on, you're just always gonna look slender no matter what it is. And that's the same case with me. It's like I always look slim, but I also have lean mass as well. So, and another thing I would recommend people do is to lift heavier. Just lift heavier. It's gonna create more dense bones as you lift heavier. Because if you're just constantly doing like mad reps, you're just training for muscle endurance. You might have muscle on you, but you're still gonna look very slim because you're just doing high reps and low weight. So yeah, lift heavier, count your calories, drink your water, and yeah, man, just staying consistent. You know, people forget that too. Just consistency could go a long way. People, you know, it's something as small as consistency. That's all it takes. If you just stay consistent, even working out, just staying consistent, you'll get to where you want to be. Yeah, it's not a pretty process. It's not glorified, like, you know, but you just compound over time, and eventually you'll get to your goal. And you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna be looking like, you know, it was all worth it at the end, because you did all these little steps to get to where you want to be. You know, nobody wants to see the behind the scenes. They just want to see the final picture. So once you got that, you'll be solid. And one more thing I want to add before ending this video is, people are probably going to wonder, like, well, how am I going to track all of these calories? Like, how am I supposed to keep track of all of that? You know, and it's simple, man. Nowadays, everything is designed to make life easier for you. You know, technology has, you know, downsides, but it also has its good side as well. You know, it's making life more easier and to benefit you. Download things like MyFitnessPal. You know, that's personally what I use. I know there's other ones, but MyFitnessPal has worked for me, and it literally breaks down everything for you: your macros, micros, everything, your weight, workouts, how much water intake, your weight, everything. You can even subscribe to it if you want to use the full, you know, enjoy the full benefits of it. But you know, me personally, I just did the free trial, and I got everything I needed out of it. So but yeah, everything is designed to make life easier for you nowadays. So if you're not getting the results you want, then I don't know what to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope anything I said in this video helped you in any way, and until next time.